Coming up in this episode.
The other thing I love about Australia, pissing in the garden.
What?
Yeah, mate, piss in the garden. Just don't piss in the pool. That's what he said. Yeah. Oh, what? Because they said he brought frankincense, myrrh, and what's the other one?
Perhaps it was just like, yeah.
Apparently it doesn't.
No. My life's just falling apart.
But off this one, I think it's sad. 41% of US adults think that we coexisted with dinosaurs. That's a sizable percentage.
Because
if you do ever watch this podcast, little Jimmy, just keep going, son.
If you imagine...
100%.
Yeah, but I...
No,
yeah.
99%.
Yeah.
Allegedly, possibly, maybe.
There you go.
When I saw that,
So
I was
weird.
like,
Yeah.
life is... We are in a simulation. This is like...
What the fuck
See,
is that shit?
that's the shit that they put in.
Is
There's definitely
what
MSG
the fuck
in
is
that.
that? APMA, how we doing? Now, you may have noticed, we're doing a podcast without one of the members of the team. He decided to go to Clacton-on-Sea for a holiday. Bit of a weird place to go.
It's an odd
Weird time of the
place.
year as well.
Yeah, a bit cold.
But we're going to do the podcast without him. So fuck him. We're going to do facts that aren't facts today because we've done the unbelievably... What was it? Unbelievable facts.
Crazy and unbelievable
That's
facts.
the one we did before. So we're going to do facts now that are thought to be true but just aren't. So
We're going to flip reverse it,
That's
basically.
it.
That's what we're going to do. We've gone into a new dimension where everything's opposite, you know. Lozzie's now the host. Jordan is now
In Clacton.
in Clacton.
collected.
And, yeah, we're going to flip shit around.
Stranger Things.
Great show.
I haven't actually seen it.
Oh, I don't think
Oh,
there are.
mate,
seen
it
it.
is so good.
Oh, do you know what I
Yeah.
watched yesterday again? Interstellar. It was just as good as I remember. I almost cried.
Almost cried.
Almost.
You're a heartless man. You're a
Yeah.
heartless man.
It is fucking... It is sad, but
Good film.
it all comes round in the end, so...
Yeah,
Right.
Spoiler.
Let's get into these fucking unbelievably shit, not facts.
What's that noise? Where's that noise coming
Sorry,
from?
that's me.
Oh, that's it. Ben's like starting to ruin this.
Right.
Right, so the first one to kick off. Now, I was always told he was like quite small, but apparently he weren't, and that was Napoleon. Apparently he was about average height at the time that he was alive. So
That's all.
I guess you would kind of compare him to how we are now, where I think he was 5'6".
I didn't realise that
Yeah.
back in the day, tall was the height's changed.
Yeah, hard
Yeah.
to say, yeah, we've evolved.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Why would do we need to be taller?
I think we've got some history genes.
History genes.
Yeah, because
I mean, we haven't grown,
that's
obviously.
what I mean.
Me and you haven't.
We're our genes.
original.
When was Napoleon knocking around?
14, I think. something.
Yeah, so
I mean,
we're our
Yeah,
genes.
the year 14.
Yeah, the year 14 AC. We have got Napoleon genes in us.
Oh, I'm completely off. 17.
I reckon I could
69
fit
he was
in-
born.
I could fit into Napoleon's jeans.
18th century. Oh, he's not that far away.
5'6". Like, well, I'm 5'8".
Kind of Levi's he wearing?
And 3/4.
A tall tale. So how tall was he?
5'6".
So they were like, he was actually quite tall.
He
No,
was
just
average
average
height
height.
for then. But he's obviously, I guess, we've compared to what he what
Yeah,
he was
so now,
now, like to us now.
I wonder what average
So-
height is now. Because even like from when I was at school, 20, 30 years
Well, you
ago.
was knocking about back in Napoleon times.
Yeah, I was tall, mate.
He was 5'6".
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know what average height is now.
I reckon it's probably about 5'8",
Yeah, I did
Yeah.
like Japan.
5'9".
It's the first
5'9".
time. First time in a country I've gone around feeling.
5'9" is the
Yeah,
average
That's
height.
the average
Yeah.
height of a male, anyway.
That's what I used to say I was.
Yeah, I'm 5'8" and 3/4.
I always thought I was 5'9"
Yeah.
until I went on a date with a girl on Tinder who was also
6'9".
she said that she was 5'9".
But she was
But
rounding down.
taller.
Yeah.
She was rounding down, I was rounding up.
Yeah.
Oh,
And fuck me. The yellow pages did not come in handy.
The trouble, so I used to go with a girl who was 5'9",
Yeah,
so just slightly taller. But obviously, when you go out and they wear heels,
yeah, that's
then
always.
it's like I just look
Yeah,
like
it's-
Tom Cruise.
Yeah, the heels always
With
want
Nicole
to do you
Kidman.
in.
Tom
yeah.
Cruise is alright though.
Yeah, but not when he's with Nicole Kidman.
It's when you look like Gollum.
Yeah,
which is what I look like. Do you know what I mean? In
Just
sandals.
start doing your own stunts and get into some weird Scientology shit. You'll be up there, mate.
Yeah.
Do you know what, right? This pisses me off, and I'm going to get into it.
Go on.
And it's not small man syndrome. It's just, there's these memes that go around about short guys. Have you seen them?
Yeah.
Girls are like,
Yeah.
oh, when he's five, when he's
5'9",
when he's if he's shorter than 5'7", it's like, nuh-uh.
Yeah.
It's like, imagine I had one about like women like being derogatory to, but that size doesn't matter.
That's it.
All the other stuff, race matters and everything else, but size.
You can be sizist.
Yeah, you can be sizist. I'm going to stand up for the small people, and we'll stand up. You'll have to get on my shoulders, and then we'll have to stand up together.
You already are standing up.
I know.
Yeah, sizist. Yeah.
But that does go around, and it doesn't bother me.
We've got feelings,
No. It doesn't bother me that it's like. I'm not like, it's fucking, that makes me feel bad because I'm small.
Right.
It bothers me that it's exactly the same thing as something else, but it doesn't seem to matter.
Yeah.
But all the other things you have to tiptoe around.
Yeah.
But we have to tiptoe around life.
I'll give it 5. Literally. To get that extra inch. But give it like 5-10 years, and then they'll be.
Oh no!
They'll probably be you going like back in 2020.
We
were offended a lot.
Some tall person's going to get cancelled because he's going to be like,
laughing.
You right there, little fella, and then that'll be it. That'll be it. It'll be like, it'll be like you can't talk to someone who's 5'6". Like, I'll be like, you're right, Napoleon.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's just one thing. Like I say, it's not the height thing that bothers me. It's just the fact that of everything that goes around on the internet, and everyone's like, you're not allowed to say these things. But short guys, apparently, you can just take a piss out of them.
They're fair game, apparently.
Yeah. And the thing is, we will fight you.
And we'll smack you in the fucking nuts as well.
I got nothing because we got a small man syndrome.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. So fight over a meme.
The small man syndrome thing. I only get it when someone says you've got small man syndrome, and I'm like, I haven't.
Pulls you out.
I fucking haven't.
Comes out.
It's like I haven't got it. That's when I get angry.
I haven't got it. I'll fucking fight you.
Yeah, you've got small man. It's saying like you've got an issue, isn't it? It's like just saying someone, you're a racist when they're not. If you keep saying it, they're going to get angry.
Sounds like you got small man syndrome.
Yeah, I have.
And to have it called a syndrome, it's a bit harsh, isn't it?
I know.
Yeah.
I do feel like there are like unnecessary standards put on height, like especially when the average now is 5'9". Did you say, Ben?
Yes.
Yeah. And there are so many of these like women online. It's like, if you're under 6 feet, I ain't interested.
Yeah.
Well, if I turned around and said, well, if you're under a D cup, I ain't interested.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. They're like, don't body shame. Like, you can't body shame someone, but then it's like, but you can height shame them.
Yeah,
that is body shaming, isn't it?
That's it.
Yeah,
it's not our fault.
Yeah,
Yeah.
If anything, it's women's fault.
It's funny as well.
I mean,
yeah, and the thing is, they can fucking do something about it.
Yeah,
I can't fucking I can't get some fucking
stretch
D's knees, can I?
Let's bring some flares back in the old platform shoes.
Oh, yeah.
Let's rock that.
Yeah.
But then everyone wears them, and then again,
but then everyone goes up together, don't they?
Yeah. And then it's even worse.
It's like inflation.
Yeah, it's like crypto.
Yeah.
It's all right when you're the only one with it, but when everyone else gets in,
maybe we just start rocking that style.
Oh, bring them back.
I mean,
platform.
I'm bringing in platforms
again. Like, we need to like secretly do it. That I think when the the baggy jeans that go all the way over the shoes, then you can. Yeah. Then they won't know.
That's it.
I did try. I used to wear baggy jeans, and then I was very late to the skinny jeans party because I was just like, because there's a point like the skinny jeans were in for ages, like the cool cats wore them, and then gradually your jeans just got skinnier. So obviously I've worn skinny jeans now for I don't know what.
Baggy's back in now, by the way. It's coming in.
I've tried some baggy ones on, and I feel uncomfortable in them.
No, how does that work?
No, you need to get
mentally.
You need to get the right one. The thing is, me and you are quite short.
Yeah.
So like, when we wear baggy jeans, we just look like a kid again.
Yeah.
But like, when Joey on Friends, when he's like fucking, he's like, I can still be with the youth.
Yeah.
He knows. Biggest fan over there. But yeah, I bought. Amy got me some like baggy ones from ASOS. She got me a range of them, and like every single pair that I wore in the mirror, I was like, can't do it. But Dickies.
Oh,
Dickies do. Dickies do like. They're actually called. They're not called skinny, but they're like
straight fit.
They're decent. Mate.
I prefer a bit looser jeans.
Oh yeah, like for comfort, I definitely prefer them. But I don't know. Yeah, it's weird. Like I say, I'll come round.
Dickies. I think you need to get yourself some. I'll send you the code, mate. But yeah, Napoleon was short.
Also, just quickly, I just want to ask, like, people with more life experience than me, have bootcut jeans ever been in?
I used to rock.
Because my mum used to buy me bootcut jeans all the time, and I just fucking despised them.
I used to rock one of my favourite outfits. I was like about 19, so I got a card from Topman. Like where you just put it on credit.
Yeah.
And I got some Levi's twist.
Have you ever paid that off, by the way?
Still paying it. Yeah, fuck it. I've given £14,000 for a 200.
I got one when I was about that age, and I've never paid it off.
It's horrific.
Yeah.
I mean that's a scandal in itself. But I had Levi's twisted jeans.
Yeah.
But bootcut, and then I had crocodile. Well, they weren't real crocodile skin, but crocodile skin shoes. And then and then I used to wear I had 2 shirts, like a white shirt and a denim shirt. Mate. That was the outfit.
Yeah. See, I feel
like the nuts.
That sounds quite good, but me wearing like bootcut jeans with fucking classic Reeboks just in the way. Mum.
I mean, you think I was bootcut with K-Swiss, mate? So.
K-Swiss back in the day, they were fucking killing it, and then he just dropped off.
Yeah, K-Swiss.
Go V trying to bring them back, innit?
Anyway, what's the next one, Ben?
Oh, we got Benny.
Yep.
Bagpipes are Scottish. Apparently, they actually were prevalent in the Middle East before. Scotland.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Again, something like that, which is literally part of
heritage. Yeah,
it's a whole identity of Scotland. Is basically bagpipes, kilts.
Is that why Eminem says bagpipes from Baghdad?
Don't know.
Yeah,
possibly. Yeah,
that actually makes sense now.
The insight. There you go. He's a genius.
He is a genius.
Maybe that was his. Yeah, he was just saying like things aren't as how they seem. I'm gonna have to listen to that song.
Baghdad's Iraq. Is it Iraq? Baghdad?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Iraq.
Baghdad.
Yeah, that's weird, that, isn't it? Have you ever tried to play a bagpipe?
Nah, it looks immensely difficult.
I've watched someone play it.
They always look dusty as well.
Yeah, it is
dusty.
They do, like the bags just look all like crinkled, and I've never seen a nice looking bagpipe.
I'll tell you what, those outfits, the outfits that he's wearing, the kilts and everything, they are so expensive.
Do you know what they mean?
It's all different clans, isn't it?
Yeah, it's all like family. It's all to do with like family names.
Yeah,
and if you give them your family name, you can go to like a specialist.
Like the Masons.
Yeah, you give them your like family name, and then the patterns mean.
Oh, the pattern.
Yeah, it's all based on your clan.
Yeah, it's all based.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
But like,
so you can get like your own. Yeah, you get like your own pattern.
It's so expensive. So like so Ginge, Ryan, my mate, when he got married, went to his wedding. Him and his brother both got the full outfit and went and bought them, and like easily a couple of grand.
Fuck.
Easily for just the material. It's like specially woven, and it's like, I mean, it's nice. It's proper good quality, but
is that why they don't wear underwear underneath? Because they've blown all their budget.
Got no money
they're
for
like,
pants,
I can't afford the Calvins to go under there. Unfortunately,
I couldn't believe. I mean, he looked the part, looked the nuts, but very
literally
very expensive. Yeah,
the nuts.
Kilt was
I like
short.
it.
I like a kilt.
Yeah, I think kilts
are cool.
Never worn one, but I'd like.
I've never worn one, but I was like when Brian was doing his thing, I was like, but if I wear one, I'd have got the piss because I'm not Scottish. They just rip the piss out. It's like you're fake.
Well,
it must be good though, like just to go for a piss.
Turn around and say you nicked the bagpipes off the Middle East, so fuck off. Do you know what I mean?
That's true.
Yeah.
We got this now.
Yeah.
We're coming for you.
That's it. Well, that's like a part of like. That's a perfect example of something that you just take and you just make it your own.
Yeah.
So this is ours now.
We're having this.
Yeah, we'll take that.
What's next one, Ben?
Bagpipes.
Don't eat and swim. I was told constantly as a child not to eat before a swim or eat just before you swim.
What is it they say you get?
Like cramps or something. Or there's a stitch. Is it stitch?
Yeah. So this says. Do you want to read it out?
It doesn't increase the risk of cramps. Alcohol is the biggest risk increaser, but a full stomach will make you short of breath, which kind of makes sense. But I was always told as a kid, make sure you don't eat before you go.
Yeah, it's like one of those old wives' tales, isn't it? And you just get told it.
How do you reckon that come? Do you reckon like Jordan that was in the in his lifeguard days, and a lot of kids were like eating before, and they were like being sick in the pool, and he just had enough of like filtering it out. So he was like, he created this whole thing that I'm trying to figure out why they would say
like that.
Or
just the parents don't want to.
Just like or like kids are just in there like munching sweets in the pool, and like the lifeguard's like, don't eat around here. And they're like, why? Like he could just get cramp and drown.
Or they just eat too much and throw up in the pool. So you just said.
That's what I just said.
Okay.
I've had maybe it's related to like other sports. I've had cramp. I've eaten and had cramp at football a few times.
Have you?
Yeah. I ate a massive kebab.
I was going to say what
cramp. Hold on a minute. Cramp.
Is that not
cramp?
Stitches?
Yeah,
Stitch.
That's stitch. Yeah.
That's not the same as cramp though, is it?
I don't know. I don't know.
Whenever that thing where your stomach feels like it's cramping up or stitch, whatever it is, that feeling that it kills.
Stitch.
Yeah.
Stitches are weird, aren't they? They just. What is a stitch?
I don't know.
Yeah. I've had it. I've had it a few times. It's when I've eaten loads before. Like that's why I never eat before football.
I never get a stitch anymore.
Even if you eat.
When I was little, I used to get them all the time.
Yeah.
But now,
do you eat before a game though? Directly before. Do that.
I have a picnic.
Nah, like proper full-on dinner.
No, not really.
Have a full-on dinner before a game and you'll get a stitch.
Yeah, I had a Chinese before a game once, and that was
You get a stitch.
not a stitch, but I was in a rough place.
Yeah. I had a kebab. I forgot I had football, and I was so hungry. I grabbed this kebab, and then
What pre-football? I mean, I don't know why I'm saying that's weird. I ate a Chinese, but
literally, yeah. So I play at 8:30, and I had a full kebab at like 7:30.
Oh,
and then our mate playing football was like, everyone was like, "What's up?" And I was like, "I ate a kebab."
Right, so what it is caused by the weight of organs such as the stomach or spleen and the liver pulling on your ligaments that connect you to your diaphragm. So it causes that, that cramping, pain in your...
What, a stitch?
Usually in the right side of your chest, yeah.
because you kind of have to like...
Yeah, you have to push it and hold it. Yeah.
I usually just go like that and then...
I always heard you put pressure on it.
Ben was... For everyone was just doing that. It's like very...
I used to get told at
porn
school.
star, innit?
Yeah.
I used to get told to put your hands behind your head and then just breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Like that's how I was told to get rid of a stitch.
Back in the day.
I do at football now. I remember watching a thing with Omri because Omri always used to stand there like that.
Yeah,
and
I
then,
do.
like,
Hips.
the old hips and it. Breathe through your nose.
Yeah.
Apparently, breathing through your nose while doing sports is very important. Like you have to. A lot of the major athletes they do it because breathing through your nose gets a lot more oxygen into your...
breathing through your nose normally is
better
practice.
I need to get up because my one side's blocked up, but it's broke. So
just one side.
We can see which one there.
I can hardly. I can like.
That's why it's blocked up.
I can get really good at this one. Like, you know what? You know what nostril? Is
one's a cheap line, one's not.
Yeah.
Apparently, like
cut.
Messi and everyone they like train to like breathe with their nose because it just gives them a lot more
Oxygen,
energy and stuff on the on the pitch.
Surely your mouth's bigger so you can get more.
No, something to do with like
direct,
the filter.
Yeah,
the filter as well. It's like filtered air, even though you can breathe more through there, but it like filters the air through your nose.
Don't it give you more? Is it like straight to your brain as well?
I think it might be quicker, yeah. I think we're also, because we've had a generation recently of people who just breathe through their mouth.
They're
starting to mutate, like they're starting to get more pronounced chins and that.
Well, also there must be
really.
Yeah, our jaw's changing because we breathe through our mouths more than our nose.
What the fuck?
When obviously people who do cocaine a lot, like you never eat cocaine, do you? It's like you always do it through your nose, so there must be different. You know, everyone just munching it.
I've been doing it wrong.
I've had some crazy nights.
Obviously, you can do a little bit through your mouth, but it's not the same.
You put it on your gums,
Yeah,
normally. You don't just go, I'll fucking wolf that down.
Eat that.
It's just wasted, otherwise, isn't it?
That's a common misconception.
I want that.
What's the next one? Salty water balls quicker. I've never heard
of this one.
I've definitely heard of this.
Have you?
I always had salt to boil it faster. Yeah,
Wait,
especially doing rice.
That's just to what's
the
it called?
starch.
Garnish it, isn't it? Just
Yeah. I mean, I had loads of salt just for like taste, but I didn't think it was for.
Yeah. There's another one connected to this, I'm pretty sure, when I read the article. That's similar.
Quickly move on.
It doesn't boil quicker. Well, I'm shocked with that.
I remember watching.
That's the one. Oil stop stuck pasta. I was always told to put oil
Drop of oil
in there to stop the pasta sticking, but apparently it's not true.
Stirring prevents sticking.
Yeah.
That does make sense, really.
I like pasta.
I haven't had pasta in ages.
Pasta's good.
Pasta is good.
I never pasta. I was always like, it's just one of them nice and easy things. But then when we went to LA, I went to this like proper restaurant.
Right.
The geezer who was like the head chef there was like a specialist in pasta, and I just remember having it. I was like, that is just unbelievable.
That's when you notice the difference between like the 40p penny pasta you pick up at like Sainsbury's.
Oh, these were like they were making it.
They make it fresh.
Yeah, they're like
fresh pasta's
lovely.
lovely.
And I was like, that is just that's unreal.
I do like pasta as a guy. I used to have it all the time at uni because it's so cheap. So it's like buy a big pack.
Yeah.
And then like a sauce for each day, and that was your dinner.
Yeah, your week sorted.
Yeah. It's a whole week of food, and it's like £5.
And if you do slap on the salt, it is fucking.
Yeah, it's probably. Like, I would say that's probably the thing you can get away with, the cheapest meal, but like it tastes fairly decent.
Yeah.
It's not like, oh man, we had it in Australia, didn't we? Like
that's why I can't really.
Yeah, you
put
off.
I can eat that one, but
the
you know the little twisty one.
Fusilli.
I can't, because that's what we had, and I just can't. I can't eat that. It just takes me back.
We ate that every day for like 2-3 months.
Jesus.
Yeah. Tomato.
Is pasta quite big in Australia? I can't imagine. I don't know. I won't imagine like.
Don't know. Yeah.
It's not the first thing I think of when I think about.
No, yeah, I know what you mean, because it's like
Their meat is cheap out there, though, isn't it? Like their meat. I remember their meat being like. Their meat's really cheap, but like it's like £7 for like a Cadbury's dairy milk.
Yeah, because it's import. Yes, if you go to a butcher, we used to go to a butcher on a Tuesday, and you get a load of minced meat, and then we used to make burgers.
Yeah, that's why they love a barbecue, because they just they're just
slapping on the meat.
They do
fresh meat.
Yeah,
they have barbecues for Christmas, don't they?
Everywhere, mate. Yeah.
So I was like, what the fuck?
It is a thing. Like you get invited round people's houses to go and eat a barbecue.
All the time.
Yeah.
Honestly, just sounds like heaven.
It is good.
You know, like in the summer here, you like go to someone's like family member's barbecue or whatever, and it's like it's good times.
Yeah.
That's what it's like in Australia all the time.
Yeah.
And the other thing I love about Australia, pissing in the garden.
What?
Wait, is this a misconception, or is this?
This ain't a misconception.
Yeah.
I didn't even know about this, and I was like, "Oh, where's the toilet?" And they're like, "Just go in the garden."
Yeah.
And like every single barbecue I went to across Australia, they just if you're having a barbecue, you just piss in the garden.
I mean, you let your dogs piss in the garden, don't you?
Mate, you just piss in the garden, and it's like. Sometimes I'm in my garden at home and you need a piss, and you think, why am I walking indoors to go for a piss
when the plants are thirsty?
Yeah, like pissing in the garden should be.
I wonder if that's the thing. I wonder if piss is bad for plants. I don't reckon it is.
No.
Oh no, it is.
Yeah, it is. Okay, it's okay.
Yeah,
I don't suppose if you're not dogs piss, but if you're not dehydrated, I mean, some of my water pisses, a plant would love that.
Yeah,
well, that's why we've got girl dogs. And so boy dogs don't, because they piss up stuff, they don't damage the lawn.
Right,
but girl dogs obviously just go and piss directly on the lawn. And it's like you get little marks and shit.
Okay, so that's actually a common misconception. So urine is full of nitrogen, potassium, and phosphorus, which are the nutrients plants need to thrive.
So human piss is fine. Yeah. So piss in your garden.
Yeah. And
make it.
Unless you don't flush after a piss.
Yeah. Save money on the water.
I remember I went round, guys barbecuing, and I was like, because you do it round one house, but then you go to another, you don't just want to start pissing in the garden, because you're like, well, I don't know if they're all like it, but I was like,
you wait for.
I'm like, I need a piss. Like, do we go in? He's like, yeah, mate, piss in the garden, just don't piss in the pool. That's what he said. Yeah, so
mate, do those flowers because they need a bit of water.
Yeah. Make sure you don't eat before you go in the pool.
I don't even reckon they water their gardens. I reckon they'll just go and have piss parties.
Yeah,
everyone just piss on all the flowers.
Piss parties.
Piss parties. Good
mate.
times.
Good times.
Good country. They just because it's fairly new. All the shit stuff that we've done wrong, they've just gone right. Get rid of that.
Yeah,
we're going to do all the simple stuff like.
What I will say though is I didn't see any nice flower arrangements anywhere.
Right.
You know, like some gardens.
But they're
in the
not.
UK.
I think
But
they're
it's too hot.
because of the fires and that. You're not allowed to.
Have flowers.
Yeah, you're not really allowed to have.
That's why they.
It's not. It's literally not allowed your grass to go over a certain level and stuff. There, it's really like.
Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense, I guess. Yeah.
I don't remember seeing any nice gardens, but I mean, our level of barbecues we went to, and the clientele were not.
That's what I mean. Fire and then dry gardens.
Yeah.
So maybe that's why they're like, just piss on it, just keep it moist.
Yeah,
just keep it.
Yeah,
moist.
saves the world.
You're like, mate, I'm just.
Where's Greta Thunberg coming up with this shit? Do you know what I mean? She's not fighting for us to piss in our gardens.
It's when we just go and have a dump in the flower bed.
No, mate, that's dry soil. Don't worry about it. Fuck's sake. Right, this next one. Left and right brain. Again, this is something I thought we had, like a left and right part of a brain. Like,
Is this not real?
Oh no,
apparently
because
so.
I learned this. I learned this literally about a month ago, and it's like definitely the left and the right.
No, there is. Here is. Look, read it. There's no solid division between the talents of each hemisphere. The left brain can learn right brain skills and vice versa. So you do have two.
No, but I mean, like, the left was always thought like that's what that part of the brain.
Oh,
is
okay,
for,
yeah.
and the right is for that part.
Yeah, one's creative.
So
and
there
one's
is two.
methodical.
There's two parts of the brain.
Yeah. One's creative and one. That's why. So like,
I don't think that is though. I don't think that is the conception. I think that's what they're saying. They're just both the same.
no, they're not. They're not both the same. That says it can learn.
Oh,
It can learn. So like, because like we got taught in it like it's a writing in your notes, and it does actually work. So if you write in like normal black pen, but like your brain will remember more. I think the right side remembers more like colours and emotions. So if you write in colour pen, you're more likely to remember it. So like colour pens and like circling stuff in colour, it activates the other side of your brain.
that's fucked, isn't it?
Yeah, that's why like that's why you remember something emotional.
Is that why you like encouraged to use like highlighters on fucking stuff that you remember?
Yeah, because of the colours. So like
There you
basically you're the right. I think pretty sure it's the right side. I remember like the emotional stuff, and that's why when people want to sell stuff, they tug on your emotions because you're likely to remember it.
Yeah.
And play it. So it's like always sell. It's funny as well. I learned another thing the other day. It's like I can't remember more now, but like this, you think of so many companies and it's names, surnames of people, and it's like you think you're buying the product, but you're actually buying from the story and what that person's selling. Like there's tons and tons of like top brands that are all just surnames of people.
Interesting.
So left side is language, sequencing, linear thinking, maths,
methodical.
facts, logic.
Yeah. And then your
Right
side
is visualizations, imaginations, intuition, creativity, rhythm.
See, I got no
holistic
left.
thinking and arts.
I got no left.
Got nothing left.
No left. No left.
That was good.
cheeky.
I've got nothing left.
That was my right
basically.
side thinking that. I
More
think.
right.
I got an Ian Beale fucking left
Like
side.
anything where I have to is it memory on the left? Yeah.
Yes,
I
think
can't
so.
remember.
No one can remember. We ain't got nothing left side.
Anything like memory based, like that's why tests and stuff like that. I can't.
Yeah.
I'm shit. 'em.
But there's also these things that that
I'm glad
It's like-
intuition's on the right. Though.
yeah.
That's fucking.
There's little tests you can do that run both of the sides at the same time, and it so it makes it so like you'll have it's like red, white, blue, but it's all in different colours, and you've got to read off the colour it is and not the word.
Oh yeah,
And it really
I've seen
because
that,
it's
yeah.
like both sides of your brain. It's really fucking with you.
It's
Yeah.
cognitive testing or something like that.
Yeah.
Also, apparently, your left hand is controlled by your left side, and your right hand's controlled by your right side.
That's why I've got no left foot.
There you go.
Where'd it go?
I've got no left foot, mate. Honestly, my left foot at football is
I've got
like it is.
left foot.
If I kick a ball with my right, I kick a ball with my left. There's
Yeah, I'm the
there's
same.
a noticeable
Yeah.
difference.
So is that why, like, because left-handed people, a lot of left-handed people I know are really good at art. Is that why? Because it's like left side is your more creativity, and right side's more like.
I like Phil used to be left-handed. He's a very
Amy-
I think Matty's
But
left-handed.
then Amy's
as well.
right-handed.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think there is. I don't think there's a set rule. But,
No. But I think there are patterns. Definitely.
yeah.
Definitely.
But you can
Yeah.
bridge.
I think some people have got both sides.
Yeah.
Like Amy, my miss, she's super clever and creative and all
Yeah.
that stuff. So yeah,
Some people get lucky.
some people get lucky.
They
don't
have one brain.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the Einstein,
One
they
brain.
measured like he's like
I reckon that's
He's-
going to come up.
yeah, his stuff. This stuff
There is an
like
Einstein one here.
Is there? Oh,
Yeah.
amazing.
There
Oh,
is.
brilliant.
Right, we'll
If
leave
that
it
comes
there.
up next, that'll be
Yeah.
so funny.
We'll leave it there and go to a break, I think, because we've hit the
nice.
half-hour mark. Do you know what I mean?
Nice.
Enjoy this ad break.
Nice.
From Manscaped.
Very good.
Ooh, it's getting cold again, and it's about that time. Christmas is just round the corner, so we thought at APMA this year we would provide you with the best gift of all. And no better way to show it off than with Santa's very own elves, who have been working hard on this product all year round.
Oh, gentlemen, it's Christmas time. The holidays have come early this year as Manscaped has the gift that keeps on giving. Trimming. Santa's beard is not so appealing when it's coming out of your trousers. And that is why Manscaped, the experts in below the waist grooming, have you covered this holiday season. Go to manscaped.com for 20% off using the discount code APMAPodcast20.
Jingle balls to the walls, fellas. Listen up. It's time to kill two birds with one stone and get yourself and your lady a gift. I'm talking about the Manscaped Performance Package 2.0.
4.0.
4.0. Inside the Performance Package 4.0, you will get the signature lawnmower 4.0, crop preserver, crop provider. Included in this new package is the weed whacker. Get the lawnmower 4.0.
The Lawnmower 4.0 has advanced skin-safe technology, and it's also water-resistant. No one, even Santa, wants hair underneath their chimney. This package also comes with a pair of Manscaped anti-chafe boxers. That's a perfect wrapping for your presents.
Tis the season to load up on Manscaped products. Get your dad, yourself, your brother, your friends, the Manscaped 4.0. Best Christmas present of all. This is the best torch I've ever used.
It leaves my balls silky smooth. Sometimes I slip off the toilet.
I like the water resistance of it because I can use it in the shower. Get a true power shower.
This is shave-tastic. No cuts.
Get 20% off with code APMAPodcast20 at manscaped.com.
And we're back from that beautiful ad. I hope you enjoyed it. We're currently going through a list of facts that aren't facts, so let's continue. Drop that. I knew this one actually drop pennies kill. Like you'd always hear like someone if you threw a penny off a high thing,
Yeah.
it would reach such a speed that it would kill someone for him.
Yeah.
Apparently, it doesn't.
No. My life's just falling apart.
Off a like a skyscraper.
Yeah,
Ah.
because apparently there's only a maximum speed it will ever
Yeah,
get
terminal
reached.
velocity, and it
Yeah.
is 30. It says at 18 to 30 kilometers
And
per hour.
it would hurt, but it wouldn't kill them.
Oh, well, that's interesting. Hold on, that don't make sense. If the terminal velocity of a penny is 18 to 30 kilometers an hour, and the terminal velocity for a human,
Oh yeah, because we weigh more.
that's gravity.
No, because it's like you ever like flick the spider off a window and it just floats down.
Yeah, but if
It's terminal.
but if you put something off a building, it doesn't matter whether if it's a penny or a person, they're going to hit the floor at the same time.
No, that's not true.
Yes, it is. It's gravity.
No, because gravity pulls things differently.
It doesn't.
Is it
If you throw a bit of paper off,
Because paper's got wind resistant.
yeah, and a penny's got different wind resistance to a human.
It depends on the design, like whatever. If you like drop a human down, like if you jump, like base jump,
Yeah,
and you don't have a suit on, you don't
yeah,
spread
yeah,
yourself,
yeah. You got wind resistance. Yeah,
you'll
but-
have
but
wind resistance.
So the only wind resistance will come in then with a penny is if, as it was tilting, there was some underneath. But if you drop two objects, so if you get a hammer and a penny, you can drop them off the thing and they'll hit the floor at the same time. 100%. Oh,
We can test it. Look, terminal velocity
it's
of
gravity.
terminal velocity of human is 100 up to 190 kilometers per hour.
Yeah,
So if we reach terminal velocity, we're going to be going quicker than a penny.
but The only difference between object falling is the wind resistance.
I'm glad I brought
nothing.
some up.
It's not to do with weight.
What about jumping out of a plane?
It's still wind resistance. If you've got a marble and
We need to probably get the fact up on the screen and then just fucking solve this now, because otherwise it.
There's going to be a chasm in here in a minute. There's going to be different sides. We're all going to be fighting for different.
What do you think will hit the
allegiance.
floor first, a marble or a bowling ball?
A bowling ball.
Because it's heavier.
It's got because it's terminal
Right,
velocity.
so yeah,
higher. So heavier
so Google,
things-
just
Alright,
Google it. Google it.
Carry on. I'll Google it and then.
But yeah, I always thought if you dropped something off like a penny, if you just threw it off, if you're on the Eiffel Tower or the Empire State Building, if you threw it off, those are the classic ones. Then it would drop down.
Do you
and kill
think it
someone.
would kill someone?
Yeah. I still think it would.
It says there it would sting.
Unless it's because it's copper and the weight shouldn't make a difference. Unless it's the wind resistance of it falling slower. But because I've done the test,
I'll kill someone.
Yeah.
I threw it.
No, I've thrown two things off like something that's heavy because
Yeah.
it's just it's gravity. And I was
Yeah.
like,
But maybe, like I say,
but
maybe
they-
it's not about that. Maybe this is just more about it killing. Doesn't matter when it
But
lands.
with that, Dan, they don't reach terminal velocity. There's not enough time for it to reach terminal velocity. I think you need a certain amount of time for gravity to pull you as quick as it can. Like you don't hit terminal velocity straight away, do you?
That is true.
that is true, but
We need Brian Cox or Brian May.
Right, next one.
Brian May.
Just find the fact.
Yeah.
Right, three
wise men. Another one. It never said in the Bible specifically 3 men were there. And that's
Interesting.
Yeah, that's something that again, you just been.
Oh, what? Because they said he brought frankincense, myrrh, and what's the other one?
perhaps
Bitcoin.
there was just like
Two
two wise men and
Eve.
one who's a bit dumb.
ETH, Bitcoin, and
wax.
Dogecoin.
Three. Oh, it just says the wise.
Do you know?
Wise men.
I know where this one come from.
Frankincense.
No, it was the
Myrrh.
school. It was the school nativity plays, right?
They needed
Because
3.
they need as many characters as.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I was a sheep. I was one of the sheep,
Oh,
and
okay.
it's like, you know,
We've got to give you some position.
yeah. You
Yes.
can't have 30 sheep.
Yeah.
So they've had to create more characters. 3 wise men, God. Had to throw him in there. He didn't even exist. That was just for the nativity play. They were like, yeah, we just throw one in.
Yeah. I haven't read the Bible, so I don't. But I from school, it was always like
3 wise.
because it was the 3 objects: frankincense.
frankincense, myrrh.
Myrrh.
Was it? I don't know what the other one was.
Wasn't it gold?
Might have been gold.
Right, yeah,
Gold, gold, frankincense, and myrrh.
That's
Yeah.
why they're saying that they were
It's just one geezer with
one
all
geezer
three.
carrying
Yeah.
them, yeah.
This geezer come through and he had all these
Yeah,
these wares.
Yeah, I reckon he had all 3.
Because Mary, like they all come to visit Mary, didn't they? As well,
Mm.
a bit weird.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
they come to visit Mary.
Virgin
They
Mary.
brought gifts. She was a virgin.
What's frankincense? What is that?
No
Yeah,
idea.
it's just it's a
Is
material.
Are they all metals?
Yeah.
I thought frankincense.
Well,
was-
some kind of
It's
mineral.
like an aromatic resin. It's like a perfume. They use
Okay,
for
so they
perfume.
gave a perfume, bit of gold.
Bit of chloroform.
What's myrrh then?
spice.
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 Oh, she's
Have a
under
bit of spice,
spice.
love.
Fuck's sake! No wonder she's.
It's just a spice. Why did they bring? Wonder what? Imagine that you've just, you know what I mean? You've just
The immaculate.
given birth
conception.
to God's child, and then they turn up with fucking
Oh, it's
spice.
a gum resin obtained from trees.
But
u-
why?
Used for medicine
It's such a
Oh,
weird,
medicine.
and
Oh, okay.
incense. And
Back in the day,
perfume.
it's probably common.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Here's
I
a
imagine.
bit.
Yeah.
Here's a bit of cash, right? Here's some fucking links, Africa, and then here's
Yeah.
a bit of I don't know, some cowpole.
Like if it was
Oh.
nowadays, it might be like she got Bitcoin, Ethereum, and some wax.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
Those will do. I'll take
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
I don't need any resin,
Yeah.
thank you.
And they all went up in value.
Yeah. So does gold though.
Imagine,
Gold
God, imagine
goes
how
up.
that'd be worth if you got them then.
Don't know. I don't know what.
I reckon the gold. I reckon that's gone up.
Oh, it's definitely
Yeah, I don't know what Spice was selling for back then either. It might be.
yeah. The myrrh probably
Well,
not so much.
But yeah, it's such a weird. It's weird how that happens. Like you just get taught something and that becomes the thing.
Do you know why gold's so valuable?
Because it's limited.
And
because it's gold.
Shiny.
also, it just doesn't.
It's just there.
It's there all the time. It doesn't matter. Like
It was
you
there
can
when
bury it.
yeah.
You can do whatever. It just stays as it is.
It's not like diamonds,
that's
is
what-
it, where it's
yeah.
made out of pressure.
Yeah, or like, so if you've got something like a watch or whatever, you can always just melt it back down to the original gold and create something else out of it. And
Have you seen the veins, the gold veins?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so like if they ever find like a gold, there's some gold veins that are worth fucking hundreds of millions, and they obviously like the gold just usually they do it through prospecting and it comes down and they find little bits. But sometimes like they'll find a vein, and if you find a vein, like you're in.
That's the big boy.
You're in the
move.
big time.
Because wasn't gold formed just when the planet was formed? Before it was just floating about with all the.
I don't know.
Because it's out there, isn't it, in space?
I remember hearing something might be a conspiracy, but it was basically we're going to need gold to like deflect sunlight or something.
Yeah.
Something to do with like the is it? I don't think it's
The
global
rays.
warming. Yeah, something about the sun
Yeah,
rays
it's the
coming
rays,
through.
yeah.
Basically, when we fuck the ozone layer and the sun comes through, we need something to like reflect the sunlight.
Gold.
And apparently
Yeah.
gold is like the shit, and that's
Yeah.
why it's like so valuable.
Jordan would be fucked. Yeah, but I'm
He's
not
probably-
like
I can't deal with it.
He's probably collecting gold in the arcades right now.
Yeah.
Get little
Oh,
rings,
yeah.
the penny
Yeah.
machines.
That
He's
is true.
absolutely
Yeah.
rinsed and collecting on sea for all they got.
All right, just
Yeah.
quickly to go back thing. Basically, gravity pulls everything at the same rate,
Yeah,
but air resistance, which causes
Yeah.
drag, if it's got more mass, it's
Yeah.
different. So basically, a bowling ball would land first if given enough
Space.
for it to. If you're just doing it off 10 stories, there's not enough time for them both to reach their maximum velocity, and then. But this is what this guy's gone proper into it. But yeah,
But if it's the same shape and one's heavier, that won't make a difference because it'll have the same air resistance, won't it?
no,
Why?
because the bowling ball's got more mass.
So you're saying if it's got more, but that's mass
It's,
is the same as
uh,
weight.
So it's basically it's less. It's something to do with the air resistance causing. He says here retarding force, which is drag. And ultimately he's
Let us know in the comments what you guys think. Let's get on to
Yeah.
MSG.
That's what
and
I
fucking
would,
headaches.
my thing was if the same, it doesn't matter
Well, I
about
don't
it's
know.
not about the weight, it's about the air resistance. So something's the same shape. It doesn't matter if one's made of titanium and one's made of steel, even though titanium could be 3 times as heavy as steel, because they are exactly the same shape. They'll
What
have
about a paper ball then?
but a paper ball will have
It's the same shape, but it's got less mass, so it will just float down.
Yeah, we'll do this after, boys. Right, MSG, headaches.
I think there are different.
There's no scientific proof, just anecdote. I can't even say that.
Anecdotal evidence.
There you go. Go on, Loz. You carry on this one, mate. I can't read.
It's called. I didn't even know MSG was called monosodium glutamate. I didn't even know it was called that. I just thought it was MSG. But anyway, apparently, if it's in foods, it was meant to give you headaches if you consumed it. But that's a myth,
I didn't know that.
according to this Reader's Digest.
No,
I think
I
this was.
Do they? You know the whole MSG thing about like them banging it in your Chinese. And is that all?
Banging it in. Just
No,
their
'cause it is-
spoonfuls.
There is something about a Chinese
Get
that's
very thirsty.
Yeah.
very thirsty and like you do want another one.
It's definitely a McDonald's. It's got to be.
Yeah.
It makes sense that it'll make you thirsty because there's sodium in it. What
Yeah.
it looks like. So salt.
Also, as well, you ever seen Domino's when they make
Yeah,
Domino's?
yeah.
Have you seen that fucking yellow shit that they put in it?
Yeah.
And they're like, it's the secret ingredient.
Yeah.
No, what the fuck?
Have you never seen
No.
them make
No.
your Domino's?
Nah.
So like as they're like mixing the
It's like powder
they've
or-
got this weird like yellowy
Oh,
stuff,
fuck.
powdery shit that they like put in, and there's definitely MSG in there, 100%.
Yeah, but I
99%.
Yeah.
Allegedly, possibly,
There
maybe.
you go.
I was the impression that again, it's not. I don't think that it's not the Chinese that puts it in there, but it's just the types of ingredients they get. It must be in the
Yeah.
sauces, or it must be. Like, I can't imagine they've got a little tub saying MSG in there.
I reckon they have.
No, I think
Yeah.
it probably is something like that because I think MSG is probably just an additive to make it taste better
Okay,
or to do something taste
let
better.
us know. Yeah, let us know. I haven't.
But yeah, anyone who knows about
Just
MSG,
put in what does MSG look like?
I'm sure it just looks like
For the
salt.
audio listeners, I'm gonna fucking.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So it is. Yeah, it does look like.
Oh,
salt,
look, I
doesn't
mean,
it?
Little shards.
That looks like. Again, it looks like a Chinese
wonder
package. Got
what-
Chinese writing on it.
I wonder what. Can you? Is it
Oh,
legal? MSG. Is it?
No, I think it is legal.
I wonder what just a pure hit of MSG is like. Just I want to try it.
A pure hit, what? Like sniffing it or something.
No, I just want to
Yeah, just a
a little
spoonful.
dab.
Yeah.
Just have a look at that one there. Is
Little gum
MSG
job.
bad for your health on the right, Ben? Sorry, one day.
Like crystallised salt.
It does look like meth, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I'll have them crystals, boy.
Okay, so basically, within the limit, which is set out by the UK and other countries, it's not bad for your health. It's not at all bad for your health, apparently.
At the moment.
Maybe they said
the
it was
moment.
bad for your health so that they could stop people from putting it in their food, but then the big corporations who are like connected with the banks are still allowed to use it, like fucking McDonald's, Domino's.
They use this
fucking
in Thailand
the Great Wall of China,
or like
all of
Asian
that.
countries. So if you make your food too
Hong Kong
spicy,
house.
make food too spicy, it's said to put this powder in it. I've only just realised that it's MSG, and because it like sweetens it up, it makes it nicer, and less spicy. This is the Domino's.
MSG.
What the fuck
See,
is that shit?
that's the shit that they put in.
Is
There's,
it?
there's definitely
What the
MSG
fuck
in
is
there.
that?
It's
Is
like
that-
their secret fucking thing, isn't it?
Fuck it. It's just grounded. It's just.
And that's what I
grounded.
mean. When the pizza cook, like if you do look closely at the base and that, you can see
Yeah.
like the little.
Fuck. Jesus Christ.
Yep.
Yellow substance. Our next one.
We
Dogs
just
sweat by salivating. No, that's
I've never heard of that.
Apparently they sweat through their feet. Like the pads they have on the feet.
Ah.
And is it their tongue as well?
Well, I thought that's how they like
Yeah.
get rid of sweat.
Yeah.
But apparently it just
Just through their feet.
no. So they regulate their temperature through panting, which is obviously that thing. But
Do you have you ever seen a dog drink water?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fucking
Because
crazy.
it
it sucks it
yeah,
backwards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make a
It's
little
crazy.
cut.
When I saw that,
So
I was
weird.
like,
Yeah.
"Life is we are in a simulation." This is like,
Slow mo.
yeah. There's like a
weird.
slow mo of a dog drinking, and I was like, I always thought that they scooped it up, but they like a little back scoop.
yeah.
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 That's insane, man. What's the next one? Ah,
I
this
just said the Great Wall of China.
Yeah, you did.
Good
this
curry
is-
house.
This is a good one because, again, this is something that you're told. Oh, you
Yeah.
can see the Great Wall of China from space. No one's ever seen it from space. It's not big enough to be able to be seen from space. Although
Because space don't exist.
we're all in a simulation and no one's actually tested the theory.
Yeah.
So
Dave
Yeah.
Dave will tell you about this one.
Yeah. I mean, it kind of makes sense because, like, if you could see that from space.
Yeah.
I don't know about the length, but then you'd be able to see all the buildings, wouldn't
Yeah.
you?
I was thinking about this the other day, and this fucked me up. Right, you know when you look at the world from space, it's
Right.
always blue and it's like daylight in it.
yeah,
But on the night, it's like dark with all the lights. So why does the world never look like dark with all the light? Think of all the lights that are shining on, like a city from up above.
yeah.
There's not enough light pollution for that to happen though, surely.
But why is it blue when you look down?
Because of the atmosphere.
But you don't see the atmosphere. You see like the blue, and the atmosphere isn't blue and green, is it?
No, but it's got like gases in it that
Blue
actually change
rays.
the colour to. Which is why the sky's not actually. Apparently, the sky's not actually blue.
Yeah, the sky's not, and the sea's not blue. It's like, it's just reflection.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the rate, it's the.
It's not. It's bollocks. it's
official
absolute
bollocks.
bullshit, mate.
Let's
Get fucking Dave. Is it Dave?
Oh,
is it
yeah,
Dave?
Google
Dave, yeah.
Get fucking Dave on here, right?
Google
And
the
we'll
Earth
see if
from
you can
space
have it
at
out with
night.
him, because
Yeah,
I'm
okay,
not.
yeah.
I'm not gifted enough to have this debate. But I'm just saying.
Dave would know.
I was looking up in the space the other night, and I could see all the stars and that and everything. And then in the day, it's blue. But if you look down, it's always the same. But the thing is, I've never actually looked down because
Yeah,
it's fucking.
Well, that was my thing when we did that live. You can go to the live moon.
Yeah.
The live Earth.
There we go. Look at that.
But then I was like, where's all the stars? Because you can see the stars there.
Yeah, but that's because we're looking up.
That ain't the stars. That's the world. That's.
No, not
No,
them. I mean,
above the horizon.
them. No, from space when you see the NASA thing and it's live, but there was no stars. You can see the Earth in the background, and this is it's live from space, but there's no stars, and I didn't get that. Apparently, it's to do with the light from the Earth, but I would imagine you could, given the fact
that one there, NASA,
there's stars everywhere,
nighttime maps. Maybe you don't usually see the nighttime. See that's how I want to see it. Is that legit? Because that looks pretty fucking. You never see it like that, do you?
Does look legit.
Yeah, it's weird. It's how you picture Earth looking, and how it actually is in reality could be very, very different.
I mean, there's
Just
no
a
way.
marble.
There is no way you could see the fucking Great Wall of China there. You can just about see a country.
Yeah.
I mean,
you can't even see China. Never mind.
You see which,
a fucking wall there.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Don't know. A little hit of MSG might help you out.
Yeah.
Water rotation of when you flush a toilet. Again, this is something that's a myth that's been through time. You've heard that the water spins a different way. It doesn't. Apparently it doesn't.
What's that?
A flushed toilet does not rotate the other way in the southern hemisphere.
Is that just a toilet though? Because what about a bath?
I don't know. I didn't look into that much.
Yes, as you know, like a bath, for example, it do like a little tornado thing.
Yeah.
Apparently, there's a myth that in the southern hemisphere it does it clockwise, but in the northern hemisphere it does it anti-clockwise.
Oh, I've never heard of that.
Obviously, you probably would have seen it firsthand being in Australia, but not paying attention to it at the time.
To be fair, I think.
To be fair,
They always go clockwise, don't they?
What's that?
I don't even know. Does it always go clockwise?
I didn't
I
know.
think
See,
it is
I would have
clockwise,
checked that out straight. That would have been the first thing I done.
Yeah. Once you hear that, you're like,
Yeah.
I'm going to fucking see.
Yeah.
You know, like if I knew that before I'd even gone through customs, the toilets, I'd have gone straight in there first just to make sure.
No, don't. You're in the gardens, mate. Don't.
That doesn't look suspicious at all.
There's a lad who watches all our pods in Broome.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, Big P.
Big
Yeah.
P.
So yeah,
Shout out to
let
Big P.
us know, Big P. That
Yeah, in fact, send in a video, Big P.
Yeah.
We want to see.
we'll put it-
Don't shit in it though. We just want to see a flush.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
we
just
don't want to see a
We
big
don't want to
P.
see a Big P.
not the toilet. Because I imagine that I want to see the bath.
Right.
I
Okay.
want to see what the bath does.
Big P, send us a video of you in the bath, mate. That's what we want to see.
Dan wants some bath pics.
Send some bath pics.
Let's
I
go.
want to see your big P.
When in brew.
Fuck's sake. Einstein failed math. Another one. I've heard so many times people say, "Oh well, if you're not doing that well at school, you always get that."
Yeah.
Parents like, "Well, Einstein failed math. He never failed math. I think he failed an entrance exam for a school, but excelled in math. Obviously,
It's a bit
being
different.
the
Isn't it?
master mathematician he was."
It's a bit like people with driving licenses pass driving, but they're still shit at driving. It's like,
Oh. Are you referencing anyone in the room?
Yeah, you kind of.
no. Well, everyone's fine here.
Okay.
I drove you to Bury the other day. Fine, mate.
Yeah.
We hit 2 people. That's it.
No, I'm
They're
just
okay.
saying, like, just because you've got a license doesn't mean you're good at driving. That's what I'm saying. Just because
Well-
he failed his maths doesn't mean you're not good at maths.
Yeah. I didn't know. I mean, I've never heard that one either.
Same.
My parents were just like, you're not very good at maths. Yeah.
I want to be real with you, son.
Yeah. You failed
shit
maths.
at
What
it.
about Einstein? I don't even know who he is, mate.
Who the fuck's that?
Failed history too.
Yeah. You got a good voice though.
This one I think is sad because there's still apparently, according to this, 41% of US adults think that we coexisted with dinosaurs. That's a sizable percentage of
That is, yeah. It's literally like bloody.
It does say
it might as well be 50%.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah,
just
yeah.
round it up.
it does
yeah.
say US adults though. So.
Yeah. All right. Well, UK we're a bit more defined. You know what I mean? Unless you go to Clacton, but yeah.
I mean, yeah.
I'm saying that
You're still walking with the cavemen up there.
Yeah. But yeah, that's 41% me. But obviously, according to this, we never did coexist with dinosaurs.
I always think it's funny with stats because it's like, obviously, I know they do a sample and then they put that out as stat, but perhaps they're in like a weird town or city.
Yeah.
It's like, obviously, they haven't got every single person in the states,
Yeah.
have they? But
Were dinosaurs smart? Like, were they more like animalistic, or were they
what,
actually?
they're not bigger animals now. I don't know about their brains.
No, I just mean that, like, compared to us, were they?
They weren't as smart as us. They didn't build anything.
Yeah, but I
Mostly
mean, like I say,
chomps on
if
shit.
a fucking asteroid's coming here, we're all fucked, aren't we? That's what I
Like,
say.
yeah, I mean,
No, I think, like I say, I think like
Imagine like they obviously communicated with each other, and they could talk, and they could,
yeah.
not
Yeah,
not like
animals.
oh, you're
Yeah,
right, geezer,
yeah.
how's it going? But I mean, like they were like, probably like, and they could, yeah. But like, I'm just saying, if when we get extinct, and then a new fucking species. Come out.
Yeah.
Well, they might look back on us and be like, the way that we're talking, they don't understand it, so it'd just be like, they were like,
The thing of it,
they used to mumble to each other and that.
it's like they say,
Weird
dolphins.
telekinesis.
They're like, oh yeah, dolphins are clever. It's like I think it's Ricky Gervais. It's like, what have they done? No, it was what's Ricky Gervais's mate?
Stephen Merchant.
No, the other guy. The
Carl Pilkington.
Carl Pilkington.
Yeah.
He's
Oh,
like,
okay.
what have they done? He's like, what have they built? You know what I mean? They're still in the water. They haven't. It's like even if we all got completely wiped out, we've still the satellites around space. The stuff like we've still, we've got to a level of technology where you're like, oh, that is, like we're fucking clever.
Imagine they were used to live on Earth though, and then they knew that obviously if they get into the water, they'll live forever. Because obviously an asteroid wiped out the dinosaurs. They were like, right, what we need to do is become sea creatures. It's not going to be as nice.
Plus, we don't like.
But it's
might drown.
it's for the greater good of the dolphin community.
Yeah. So all the
They used to live on Earth, and then they were like, well, obviously if we get hit by an asteroid, we're fucked. So obviously if we get in the water, we'll be safe.
Well, like sharks and crocodiles and that have been around.
Yeah.
Like they've been around.
Yeah.
A bit like
Birds.
pre-dinosaurs. Yeah.
That's what I mean. So
the
maybe
secrets in the water.
the secrets, and maybe we need to go. Maybe we need to get Aqua.
Mate, he's going to hate that.
I am a Pisces.
He's Jordan would not stand
What?
for that.
Black art.
What going in the water?
He hates the deep sea, doesn't he?
He's a fucking lifeguard.
That's it. never heard a lifeguard who doesn't like deep sea.
Yeah. He was always in the shallow end. He was just always.
Right, you just you take control of that bit.
Don't jump in the dive end. Don't jump in the deep end. Because I ain't coming to save you. I'm a shallow ender. Black holes. Right, what we got?
Not really holes, but rather hugely dense objects with massive gravitational pull. This one I didn't really feel like was that much of an issue because it's just called a black hole.
Yeah.
But it's not actually a hole.
It's actually a big rock sort of thing.
No, it's just a
collapsed
a
star.
gathering of mass.
Yeah,
Like,
Energy, isn't it?
Yeah. It's not. Yeah, it's a collapsed star that's like sucking everything.
Yeah.
So
What-
it's
what's
that
the other
powerful. It
side,
sucks in light.
I just can't
Wasn't it?
get my head around that.
There's still there's some tests actually where they're saying now about light going into black holes that maybe it can come out the other side because some of you get other ones that like will it will start collapsing and it pulsates energy like fucking huge amounts that we can read on radars. But at the minute, it's everything sucking in.
So we pick these up, right? Just black holes popping up,
Yeah.
and that it's got enough thing to just pull planets into it.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So
Anything around it.
if one just randomly appears in our solar system,
They
it's
don't
fucked.
appear. They're from. So like the center of the whole of like the Milky Way is there's a black hole. So our whole rotation is actually around a black hole.
Ah.
But it's like I think over time
We could be pulled in at any minute.
So
that's why if you look at when you look at galaxies, when you zoom out and you look at a galaxy,
it's like
there's a center mass,
Yeah.
and then there's a rotation around them, and it's like a spiral, and it's like they're all rotating around a black hole essentially.
yeah.
Space just fucks my head.
There's so many there's so many things going against each other. So you've got like a black hole of a galaxy that's all going around that, but then that's all shooting through space as well. So like that galaxy and that, so it's like they're going further apart, but then even within that, stuff's coming further out, and
Elon can fucking deal with that.
Very bizarre.
All I want to do is get me in the metaverse. That's what I want to do.
Get me plugged in.
Yeah, just plug me the fuck in, and I don't care then what happens. Elon can mess around in Mars. I'll be there in my headset.
Your brain can live for a long time, can't it? So
That's
like,
the thing.
if
Plug
you
me
did,
in.
I reckon they'll get to a point where you
You
can.
can like transfer your.
I reckon, honestly,
consciousness into
I reckon a minute.
We could be. That's the thing. We could already there.
I reckon a minute.
It's like in this room we are.
Yeah.
The thing is, you would at the end of your life. I mean,
I reckon I chose a simulation. It was like I want to be like half Brad Pitt, half Leonardo DiCaprio, and that's the life that I'm living. in my head.
You would take it, wouldn't you, at the end of your life?
Yeah, I'll take that.
Like,
Yeah.
It will. The thing is, the technology is going to come around about the time we die,
Yeah,
and it's just too good to be true.
Seems always the case, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just too good to be true. 100 years earlier, I'm fucking dead.
Yeah. You seen Vanilla Sky?
I haven't seen it in a while, and when I did watch it, I was a lot more stupid than I currently am.
That's the premise of that film.
Oh, is it?
Is it like he dies, but then
He comes
he
back.
goes into it, and apparently when he goes into it, like that's the sky actually is vanilla. So like obviously he's basically dead in this city and goes into this and gets puts in it.
Right.
So it's all not real that's happening.
Oh,
But
okay.
he's in a simulation basically.
Oh, I need to watch
Oh, I need to, yeah, that sounds
it's
fucking
basically
amazing.
like what we talk about. So, but I don't think I remember. I'm trying to remember the film, but he goes to the place and like goes through.
You actually did full on Undertaker there when you was thinking about it. Your eyes went white. Yeah. That was amazing.
Shaky.
So what you got in collectible corner, Dan?
So I have the Elite Pokemon Trainer Box.
There you go.
20 years.
Is that? Oh, I need to have a little look at that. Sorry.
That does look cool.
That
Like the
looks
box
fucking
looks
cool.
sick. I'll just
It's
see
a 20-year special.
Yeah, that looks fucking sick.
God, on the back of that.
I'm just trying to. What's this thing? What are we?
Facts.
What are we in?
Misconceptions.
Misconceptions. Sometimes in life we misconcept things, but one person can be right and another person can be right, even though both of them are wrong. And you just have to accept that and just crack on with life. Don't worry too much about the argument. It's all about love, baby.
The Beatles.
I love that.
Nice.
Oh, fucking.
Oh, mate, it's a fucking... I feel like Ben forgot about the whole fucking thing and he's just chucked them all in at once.
Shit! Quickly! Right, well, we were just talking about space. I actually found out a fact the other day that truly blew my fucking mind. 96% of space we will never, ever be able to explore. We don't have the technology to do it. It's out of our reach.
Love it.
That's insane.
Good.
It's the fact
Does
of the
that mean
week.
that they will never be able to explore us as well?
Possibly.
Oh, it's funny that fact, because it's like that's a percentage as if they know how much more is out there and they don't.
Yeah.
So it's like it could be that percentage could be anything.
Yeah, apparently the rate at which
It's expanding.
expanding
Yeah.
is increasing.
Yeah.
So far that we wouldn't even have the technology if we could travel at the speed of light, which we can't.
Yeah.
We still wouldn't reach it
Yeah.
because it's going faster than the speed of light.
Yeah.
Fair play.
What if we ever learn to travel faster than the speed of light?
If we learn to travel faster than the speed of light, then fair enough. But it's still going to take, like, to the outer edges, like even past the 4%. It's saying it's not impossible to get to. It would take fucking ages.
I do love the fact that there could be another little... I mean, there is 100%, isn't there? They say that there's like another little world out there, just little
Yeah.
little Jimmy running around
But
with 4 legs.
What they say that because
If you do ever watch this podcast, little Jimmy, just keep going, son.
if you imagine the universe, obviously they've mapped pretty much the whole entire universe.
Yeah.
So imagine that in a place, and then
Decentraland.
so big that there's probably trillions of other universes.
Yeah.
So the fact that there's trillions of
We're on the blockchain. We're on the blockchain.
Yeah.
That's all we are.
We're paying the gas fees.
Yeah.
it's insane. Like,
We got the tax. Yeah.
but up until recently, we didn't even know that there was other
Get into Chris
galaxies. Like,
Yeah.
we didn't know how many. We didn't know there's billions and billions of galaxies.
They're not galaxies. They're just Metaverses.
Metaverses.
They're just chat rooms.
All day.
And you know what? You know what the fucking black holes are? They're just fucking blockchains that you just go through. They're like
empty blockchains.
What do they call them? The crossover between the blockchains. They're bridges.
Yeah.
That's all they are.
Blockchains.
You have to go through a black hole to get over to
get a bridge.
Sandbox. Get your sand. It's going up.
Get you.
Right, last one.
Alcohol kills brain cells. Apparently it doesn't. Again, this is the one I thought was true.
Yeah, I thought it.
It just harms them, apparently.
It's funny because I was going to crack the beer after this one, but I cracked it. I cracked it way before.
You pre-cracked it.
Yeah, I pre-cracked it. So it doesn't kill your brain cells.
No. Apparently, it just harms them, or only damage them. It says.
And brain cells regenerate anyway, don't they? So
yeah, it's like that thing. I don't know if you got told this whenever you were a kid, but like when you just used to hit yourself, or like you bang into something.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what the hangover is. Maybe it's just you've damaged all your brain cells.
No, that actually is.
And then they're just regenerating over the next few days.
That's actually like why you can't remember shit. It's because you've damaged you. I didn't realise this until recently. It's like fuck, because you've actually physically damaged all your brain cells.
But they come back.
Not the memories of that. Like that'll be probably that. Like
no, but I mean, yeah. You get
cells.
better.
Yeah. You get other brain cells, and then
fucking brilliant, mate.
Yeah.
Down it, son.
Down it.
That's another reason for like blacking out. Is that it just
black holes?
I think yeah.
Black bolts and holes.
Yeah, it attacks the brain cell for the memory of that time. It just like the alcohol just fucking damages
kills it, so it can't.
So you can't remember shit.
Interesting.
Right. Well, I think we'll call it there for this episode of the facts that weren't facts. Cheers, Jordan.
Cheers, Jordan.
Have a good rest of your holiday.
Yeah, have a nice time in Clacton, mate. I think they've got a nice little pier and little. It'll be on the little rides and that, won't they? I think they've got a little bowling alley. Actually.
I'll tell you what,
Jordan. While you're in Clacton, if you drop 2p and a bowling ball off the end of the pier,
yeah, go 50p.
Solve the debate.
I reckon it's sunny in Clacton as well. I've heard it's quite sunny.
It's always sunny.
It's always sunny in Clacton.
It's always sunny.
Healthier.
You probably have a tan.
Yeah. Well,
right. Well, I think we'll call it there.
Up.
See you in a bit.
The APMA!